Everybody! Come on now.
Pew, pew.
What's up with you and these guys?
That's my thing now, man.
That's your thing now? I'm gonna do it, yo. Pew, pew, pew. Pow, pow. Click, boom. That was 20, right? That was good, yo. That was, I like that one, yo. Click, clack. So it's good, everybody. This is Mama Boys Podcast Show. We back for another week, giving y'all some more insight, some more funny, some more laughs, some more feel good, some more sad faces, and always educating you. We are unorthodox. We are not going to give you a politically correct conversation. We're going to say things that are on our brain. We're going to say what you really want to be, what you really want to say. How about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff you probably thinking, man. Chris, how you feel, man?
I'm all right, man. You know, it's Father's Day and Juneteenth was the same day, but we got through it. You know what I mean? We got through it, you know. But I'm feeling good though, man. I can't complain, you know. It was a good Father's Day. My son took me out. One of my sons took me out, and we had a good time, man. It was very touching. You know, the for him to use his money, because he the cheap one.
Yeah,
he the cheap one.
So he the cheap one. He took you out.
Yeah. He's like, he had his money out. Yeah. Where you want to go, Dad? Where you want?
He was balling. He was balling that night. All right. How it made you feel? How did it make you feel, yo? Like when he did that, like, you know what I mean?
Man, it felt good, man. Especially knowing him, and then, you know, having your kids, you know, just recognize you as a father and want to do something special for you, regardless of the money or, you know, just, you know, whatever, just, you know, having that special moment for them to recognize you. And, man, it was beautiful, man. You know, my wife, she, woke me up to breakfast in bed. It was delicious. Wow. And, she got me a couple gifts, couple things I wanted. She got me the Biggie Smalls jersey, the bad boy.
Oh, shoot.
Like a basketball. Yeah, it's a basketball jersey.
Where did she get that from? Dang.
I don't know. I'll let you know, but she got that. It's the yellow jersey, man. I think he had it on one of the videos. The bad boys, it got Smalls and 72 on the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got me that. Then she got me the Laker, jersey shorts, the purple and, baby blue Laker shorts.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted, man. So yeah, shout out to my wife for that, man. It was nice, man. I like it.
Shout out to wifey doing my man right. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up, yo. I'm happy for you. Proud about that. That's what's up,
man. What about you, man? How's your mental health?
My mental health. You know what I started doing, man?
What's that?
So mental health check. I started getting back into taking my vitamins again, because it's stuff I found out a while ago, and I take my vitamins every day, faithfully. Like, you know what I'm saying, either consuming foods or actually taking a pill. You know what I mean? Okay. So vitamin E, B3, K2, and all that good stuff, whatever. And it gives you clarity. And my thing is, I was doing it so regularly, I actually felt the mental clarity. Like, I actually felt better in my headspace. Right. So, I stopped taking them, but I started also eating right. So I was still getting it in my system, whatever, but I'm about to get back into really focus on taking my vitamins again because of the brain activity. Like, if people don't know, you can look it up. Yeah. I ain't going to break it down to you right now, but like,
you were saying something to me before about this.
Yo,
about
it's
the
very
different
important.
vitamins and stuff to eat and stuff. Yeah.
Your neural pathways, yo, vitamins are crucial. I never found, last fall I found out, and it'll blow your mind how crucial vitamins are to your mental state. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause you the one got me doing them vitamin D pills I've been taking.
I ain't know you, so you did do that.
I started doing that, and then, I was talking to my mother-in-law, because she retired from the hospital, and she was telling me too about, you know, doing that and taking them and different vitamins. I was like, yeah, my man's was telling me about that. So
it's crucial, yo. So I hope everybody take that seriously, yo. It's not this. Man. I just thought taking vitamins was just You know what I mean? Kids growing up, take your, what's a gummy vitamin? Well, I don't suggest nobody take no gummy, cause it got sugar in it. Leave the gummy ones alone. Even give it to your kids. Leave the gummy ones alone.
We used to do them Flintstones back in the day.
That's the main one. That's eat them joints like candy though.
We used to tear them Flintstone kids vitamins
Flintstone vitamins, yo.
We are Flintstones kids.
I feel great, man. So, how was your mental check? What's going on with you? How you going over there?
It's good, man. It's good, man. You know, I mentioned, you know, last episode, my boy graduated 8th grade and, we had a party for him Saturday and, you know, family got together, friends. You know, I couldn't help but think about my mom, but you know, I said before, once you get around family, man, they don't let you be sad. So, you know, we laughed and joked and, you know, we had a good time, man. And yeah, so mental health is good. Yeah, man, I can't complain, man. I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. It's good.
Like, I know y'all probably can't see if y'all could, but I'm looking at literally I mean, not to get all touchy, but we get touchy on here. But not to get all like your face, like you look happy, you look genuinely happy. Your voice, you sound like you've been around love. That's what you sound like. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's crazy how people sound certain ways.
Yeah, man. You know, y'all follow me on social media. You know, I posted some pictures and stuff, man. So it was a good week, good weekend. Definitely, that's what's up. Definitely what the doctor ordered, you know.
Right. That's the hood, that hood therapy, man. I'm telling
yes, sir. Yeah. Hood there. What was that? The second episode, third episode?
Man, I don't know.
It was one of those episodes.
It was the second episode.
Y'all go back and listen to it if you just now joining the Mama's Boy podcast saga.
Saga continues.
Yeah. Go back
just
and
let y'all
listen
know.
To the episodes.
Just let y'all know also my sponsorship is being supported by. We want to introduce what your company, Chris, and what you do and all that good stuff. Where they can find you at. Real quick.
Chris Clark Entertainment. You know, we educate, inspire, and entertain, you know, comedy shows, plays, skits, dinner theater shows. Man, we do everything in entertainment, whatever you need. Singing, we got you, you know, special characters like Pastor Love Offering. Y'all heard him last week. You know, he comes through and do his thing. Yeah, man. We a one-stop shop at Chris Clark Entertainment. Just do it over there. And, you know, we connected to Clark's Custom Apparel as well. Let me throw that out there. We do T-shirts, hats. Yeah, man. We do everything. And anything you want, we got it. You can follow Clark's Custom Apparel at Clark's Custom Apparel on Instagram and Chris Clark Comedy on Facebook and Instagram. And TikTok and Twitter, I'm comic Chris Clark because you know they only allow 15 characters on Twitter, so I had to change it up. You know, I was one character too many. You know, but so Elon Musk, I know
I'm about to say that.
Give us that extra character, man.
On,
so I can get my name, man. I want to say Chris Clark Comedy around the board. That's what I want to say.
Right.
And the website is also Chris Clark Comedy. So y'all check me out, man.
Check them out. So yeah, man, this piece of the puzzle. Hope this piece gives you peace is the slogan. And you can find me on Instagram, Puzzle to Peace, where I break down critical thinking, and I'm really big on trying to attack, which is the Goliath that God has given to me, which is pornography. I'm real big on that, whatever. And I wrote a book about sex. What you about to say, yo? What, yo? What?
When you said attack, it made me think of Nutty Professor. When remember Dave Chappelle, they was in the club, he was like, "It's time to attack the black."
Yeah, I remember that.
The way you said it made me think of that. Like, should I get him?
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot Dave Chappelle was even in that joint, yo.
Yeah, he was. What's his name? Reggie Warrington.
I don't remember, but I can't remember the details, yo. So anyway, yo. So, uh, got 2 books out there about sex, volume 1 and volume 2. You can find on Amazon. It's in my link in my bio in Instagram, where I break down not just like, oh, don't do it, it's bad. No, I write about the origin of sex and the beauty of it and what's behind it and the magical things that God made it. You know what I mean? For us, married couples to enjoy it. You can find me on TikTok, where I break down the scriptures and also talk about pornography over there as well at Piece to the Puzzle on Facebook as well, Piece to the Puzzle. And that's a bit right now. More coming to you. And if you look at the link in the bio in my Instagram, you see all the things that I do with Piece to the Puzzle. So we got two people over here doing some big things, and we appreciate the support. And and please, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it will do you justice. You will be impacted. I don't, you know what, Chris, man, I want to say this, but I want to, you know what I mean, see what you think, whatever. It's not like we're asking for your support. Like, the support is there in the sense of audiences and, follows and likes and such and such, such and such. So when I say comes, support, I'm not meaning like in a begging way.
Right.
I mean more of a like, yo, there's a movement, there's things happening. You should be a part of it way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to make that clear. I want to make sure if me and you was on the same page, like far as how that rolled.
Nah, I'm like that too, man. Even when I put out different projects and productions and stuff, man, I'm like, yo, this is more for you than it is for me. Man. Because I'm not offering, I don't want you to support and you don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, even if people who have been to my shows, whether comedy or plays, be like, yo, I never came to a clean comedy show like this, or I'm not a play type dude or whatever. But when they come, they enjoy it because what I offer is an experience. It ain't about just supporting, because I know me as Chris Clark, I know I get a lot of love and support. Like, people just do it just because of who I am. But it's like, yo, come, man, because this is life changing. It's helping you out. And it has, man. I got so many emails and texts and phone calls, DMs about how their experience has helped them and with their life, because of the different nuggets I do. And E is saying the same thing, like this. Book he got about sex, man. It'll help with your mental health and with your walks of life, man. So it ain't just about supporting us. It's about also investing into your life.
I like that. That was good. Yeah. There it is.
And there it is.
I promise you. I'll make that a sound. I promise you. So this is the
there it is.
I'll record that, yo. Give me an audio on that one, yo. I'll do something with that one. I promise you. So this is the next segment of our show, which is interesting, for the simple fact that we do not know what we want to say, and it's called "What Is on Your Mind." And I really love this part of the show, whatever, because again, me and Chris do not know what each person is going to say. It could be something serious, it could be something comical, it could be something that we might rant a little bit because we've been. You know what I mean? So this is a new segment on the show. What's on your mind? So, Chris.
Yeah.
What is on your mind, sir?
Man, what's on my mind, man? I've been having a good week, but, it's always something that just irks your nerve. And it's, people getting mad when you ask for your money back. Like, why is that? Like, you weren't mad when you asked for it. Why are you mad when I ask for it back? You know
it now.
Like, I'm bugging them. You know what I mean? Like, dang, like, you don't need it. Like, yes, I do. That's what I'm asking for. Because you owe me money. And then I hate when they be trying to come at you, be like, hey, man, I ain't forget about you.
I ain't forget about you.
Like, you gave me my money. I know. Like, I know you got it. Like, why you getting upset? You know what I mean? Like, nah, I got you, man. I just got some things. Like, no, make me a part of them things you got going on. Yeah. And give me my money back. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I hate that, man. Like, get real mad because they, you got to pay them. They got to pay you back. Like that. That's what's on my mind, man.
My thing is like, and then it's like, you're right, yo. Like, it's like it's smart though. For the fact that when they see you, they bring it up first. Hey, I ain't forget about you. Uh-huh. And then it's like, they got some things going on. Why can't I be on the agenda? Why am I not on the list of people or list of things to do? Like, let me pay this dude back. Even payments. I don't care. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I can't affect the credit score. But
And I heard a dude say, man, I thought it was real profound. He was talking to another dude with a video I seen. He was like, yo, he said, he's like, well, how much you give him? He was like, I gave him like $40. He was like, all right, well, think of it like this. You just gave them $40 to leave you alone.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I mean, that's cool. It's cool and all, but depending on the amount of money, cause if it's a few hundred, then, you know, you got to come see me. But if it's like $20, like, all right, well, you know not to ask for nothing else till you give me that money back.
That's the main thing. I'm gonna tell you, I won't give money that I kind of expect you not to pay me back, but I won't give you nothing else.
Yeah, certain people I'm like that.
Yeah, certain people.
It back. Certain back, right. I don't expect it back, but yeah, like you said, I'm not gonna give you nothing else.
Yeah. So,
or if it took you too long to pay me back, you ain't getting nothing else.
Yeah, that's how I am. Unless the Lord lead me.
Yeah.
It's always subject to what God wants.
But he won't.
They need to learn a lesson. They need to learn a lesson. So, what's been on my mind is, all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I can't stand, when people with their little situations compare with biblical character situations like it's the same. For instance, and again, I might say something that might be touchy, but at the same time, don't care. Because it's what I'm talking about. So my whole thing is this. Like, if your dog died, don't come acting like, oh, I know how Joel feels. No, that is not the same. That is, you losing your dog and him losing his business, his family, his kids died. You know what I'm saying? He got boils on his body, and you want to act like, oh man, I understand how Joel feels. No, you don't. That dog does not compare. Or God told me to move in another apartment that's across the street. Now I know how Abraham felt when he said, go to a land. No, that is not the same. You know what I'm saying? No, you cannot compare you moving to another apartment like Abraham going to another land with a bunch of people. Come on, bro.
Wait, this the one right here. Yeah, they tried to crucify me like they did Jesus.
Oh,
they ain't like Jesus either. So, I know how he felt.
What? No, you don't. I can't stand that, yo. I crucified like Jesus. I know how Jesus felt.
I heard that one plenty of times. Like, what? Are you comparing yourself to the Savior?
to the cat o' nine tails and his getting beaten and all that good stuff. You comparing a gossip. Oh man, they talking bad about me at my job, whatever. I know how Jesus. Now I know how Jesus felt. Like, what are you talking about? Stop comparing yourself, yo.
Like,
yo,
I ain't have a baby by my husband. I know how Mary felt. That's how they did Mary. That's how they did Mary.
So my thing is, you're a fool.
I gotta use this for a bit, yo. I'm sorry, I gotta take this.
Take that, I don't care, because this is what please spread the news.
Yo, I could go on and on about this.
Yeah, yo, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, stop it. If that's you out there comparing your little, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying situation is not important or whatever. If your dog passed away, some people treat their kids like they dogs like it's their child. So it's not minimizing how you feel about that little animal. But my thing is, do not compare it with some major event that happened in the Bible, acting like you understand that. Man, people had to come, you, we gotta wait. You pray for something. 3 days go by, you already depressed and stressed out. That ain't nothing happened yet. And then you want to act like, oh, I know how what's name feel. He had to wait like 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that is not the same. Bro, I could really go on and on, but yo, that's that, oh my God. Yo, right. You know what I'm saying? Go tell the world this, yo. All right, y'all. Let's move on to our hot topics. We got a couple of hot topics. We're gonna go through about the Tulsa shooting, COVID, and Nick Cannon.
Cannon, wilding out.
so he definitely wilded out. So Tulsa shooting, on why that man shot the 4 people. I read up on it. Did you have any well, let me go ahead and go into it.
Go ahead.
So the Tulsa shooting, which was a black man, official black man. I saw the picture of it. You know what I mean? Nothing. They chose the picture that made him look like he really was something like something wrong. Eyes all big and everything. I was like, come on, bro. Y'all could have got a better picture of this guy. But the reason why it was not even, to me, it wasn't even because, let me just say what it is. My bad. Back. So he got a surgery done May 24th. He got surgery done and he kept calling about back pains. So they came in, they gave him more treatment to treat his back, whatever, and he continued to have back pains. And he kept calling the place about his back pains. So my man took it upon himself to get, forgot what type of gun it was. My apologies. But this is what I read this on ABC. My source is ABC, news on website. So if y'all want to look specifically where I got it from, that's what I got it from. So.
Glad you got a real source.
Yeah, this is not off the top of my head, whatever. I'm trying to read my source.
This ain't Stephen A. Smith. He always got a source, but nobody know who it is.
I heard about that, yo. He
nobody ever talks to him because nobody like him. But he got a source.
We gonna talk.
He gonna be telling me
he gonna be a hot topic one day. Yeah. So basically, he went in there and took upon himself to shoot the surgeon. And he said that anybody that gets in his way he's gonna shoot them too. So that's how the other 3 people got shot because of him. So they found a note on his body that said this. That the reason why he's coming to the hospital, he's coming to kill specifically the doctor. That's all he was going to shoot. But anybody that got in his way, he was going to shoot. And then he shot himself and everything. He called his wife while he was doing it. And then, either right before he shot himself or while he was doing it on what he was doing. So that was that other, and the surgeon is black. So he's a black shooter. The surgeon was a black surgeon. And he killed the other 3 other workers. That was in that department.
What?
Yeah.
His name Michael Lewis. Yeah,
Michael Lewis.
He killed 4 people, 3 of whom were hospital staff and injured, and unsuspected number of others before committing suicide.
Yeah.
Yep. What classifies as a mass shooting? Because it seems like they throwing that word around a lot.
Yep.
Because I was just thinking, because I don't know, it was another shooting. I think it was like 2 or 3 people died or whatever, and then it's another mass shooting. And like, so what classifies as a mass shooting?
It's like a mass shooting.
I get like the kids. It was a lot, and it was like 19 kids, 2 adults. Like that's a mass shooting. You know what I mean? Like. But I mean, a couple people like that's like a car accident. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it ain't funny, but it's just like they throwing that word around to make it seem more dramatic or traumatizing than what it is. Like it is, for those families and people across the world to feel that way. But it's like when you just say a shooting compared to mass shooting, you like, oh snap, mass shooting in a hospital, you like, oh man, now we can't go to the hospital.
So I looked at the definition. Let me look it up. So the thing by the FBI, what is considered a mass shooting is a single incident involving 4 or more victims. And that's defined by the FBI, not including the suspect. So it's the lack of consistency of how it's the terms define a minimum of 3 or 4 victims of gun violence in a shooting period of time. So
what do the what do the Urban Dictionary say?
I don't even want to. Yo, you look at the Urban Dictionary too, yo. I ain't gonna front, yo.
I'm looking.
If you hold on, there we go. Well, I'm in the Urban Dictionary. It says a term now commonly used to refer to a particular mass shooting in the United States. Well, since there is another one occurring every day, that's not a definite.
Yeah,
all right, a condition by which a horror over the reports of innocent lives taken, families destroyed, not even done to put an end to such a gun-based casualty violence over time leads to mere heads, nods, and sadness given how in a commonplace they have become, and how in order for us to get through the day, well, now they just okay.
Yeah, I don't even think they even got it on here.
They ain't got no number. And honestly, when you hear the word mass,
yeah,
I don't think of 2 or 3. Like,
I don't
think of 2 or 3. Like, to me, it's like, or did you put the definition there of 3 or 4 just so anytime something happens, you can call it a mass shooting? You know what I mean?
Probably.
Technically.
Yeah, probably.
And the doctor that he killed that did a surgery on him is Dr. Preston J. Phillips. You know what I'm saying? Peace and prayers go out to him and his family.
3 or 4.
Yeah. So it's like it moves. I just try to go to what the FBI said. Yeah. But
yeah, I see it. The FBI, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess everybody got their own definition.
But Mama's Boys podcast, mass shooting is nothing against this incident, but
right
to me, and then you're targeting. It's not like you're going after. Like when you hear mass, I'm thinking, you just shooting randomly. You know what I mean? Like the grocery store with the guy or the school. Yeah. That's more of a like random shootout. You kill him, but you specifically target one person.
But you hear the theory on that shooting, right? I heard they was targeting one person, but they just killed more people to make it so it didn't seem like they were targeting that one person. They was targeting that security guard. This is what I'm hearing. This ain't a Mama's Boys fact check, but this is a theory that's going around.
All right, go ahead.
They targeted the security guard because he learned how to use water instead of gas in motor vehicles.
Hold on. Hold on, yo.
So they were shooting. They made sure he died, then shot some other people with just collateral damage to make it seem like it was just a random shooting. Because I'm not saying it's true, but it makes a lot of sense because what I couldn't get past was why this particular place. Like this boy lived 200 miles. This place is 200 miles from where he lived. So why this particular place? Like why this one? And I couldn't get past that. Then when I heard that, I'm like, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's a video out there. The dude, he learned how to, cause he retired military and he learned how to, use water, regular everyday water instead of gas for, motor vehicles. And that's a game changer.
Dude.
That's a game changer.
Dude.
Yeah. And
one day,
purify water too as well.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and you talk about a lot of stuff off the air. so I'm gonna say this on the air. But I feel like you're gonna be down with it. Like one day, let's not silly ones. Like one day, let's talk about these conspiracies that actually sound like they make sense.
Yeah.
Like Mom's Boy Podcast Conspiracy Time. Like I don't know. Like it sounds fun. Sound like it sounds fun.
I'm down. I'm down.
But yeah, so dang, you gotta sit, yo. All right, cool.
Yeah, that was the thing going. I'm like, yo, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm not saying it's true or not, but it makes a lot of sense. Cause it's still to this day, it's like bothering me. Like, why? Like, I could see if it was close to maybe, 20 miles, even 30 miles, but dude, you drove 200 miles. Like, that's a few hours.
Yeah.
You drove, to give or take traffic, whatever, to go to this certain place.
Yeah.
At a certain time. You know what I mean?
Are they using hate or things to cover up other situations?
And then how the boy got out alive. Like, you see this guy in Tulsa, he, shot a few people and he killed himself. Like, this boy ain't try to kill himself. And the way they brought him out all nice and all this, something going on here. You know what I mean? And then, like, have you heard about this kid ever since? No, he probably somewhere chilling. Like, all right, you lay low. You did what you told us to do, what we told you to do. You lay low. We'll take care of you. Like, it don't make sense. And then the type of weapons he had.
Oh yeah, he spent how many
18-year-old kid.
dollars?
Yeah, cause like somebody in the military was telling us, it was somebody from the military, it was on TikTok. They named the cost of every gun he had, and they were like, where did an 18-year-old get that type of money to purchase these type of guns?
It was like $5,000, I think. It was like more
than that. Like one gun was like over $5,000, according to
that's probably what everybody got.
Military guy, yeah. So I'm just like, that theory is sounding more true and truer.
See,
every day.
I'm starting to slow up on the headlines. You know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to like read stuff and look at stuff, whatever, and I sit back and collect first. Like, instead of just, we did based upon what the situation was. But it's like before someone said this is a hate crime, let me sit back and look at it real quick.
Right.
But cause you never know what other information might pop out. Like, you know what I mean? Down the line. But that goes into the next, hot topic we're going to bring about. And it's just, we're just going to like, what are your thoughts on what's going on with COVID? Like, okay, it's not an old subject. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 2020 happened. Like 2020 is that year feels like a blur, right? Number one, to me. Then you had 2021. That year was still the introduction of getting back to, which is what they call the new norm. And now we're here, right? Yeah. We had the vaccines that's going on. Who's taking them? They say it's like 60% of America is vaccinated at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you don't hear nothing. Like, okay, like, look. Yo.
You don't hear about no more daily cases anymore. Yeah.
Daily cases anymore. So like, yo, like, what's your, like, it's almost like, yo, we acting like that didn't happen. Like, what the heck? Like,
I mean, my personal opinion, I believe it happened. I know people that had it, but I think they made it seem worse than what it was. Like, even a lot of deaths that didn't have nothing to do with COVID, they said it was COVID related to make it seem worse than what it was, and have people get vaccinated and take wear masks and stuff. And I mean, I feel like a lot of the deaths didn't contribute. I feel like, it was a lot of people that had it, and most of the people that I knew that had it or passed away from it, they had borderline conditions of other stuff.
Right.
So, and which was cause we all know we had, there's other diseases that was more deadlier than COVID that's been out there.
Yes.
And it seemed like, all right, why are we going through such great lengths with COVID? You know what I mean? And not the other stuff. It's like, okay, it's airborne. Okay, it's surface. It's like I think they still don't know a lot about COVID. Cause it's
Yeah,
like, all right, you don't touch this or don't do this. Okay. You can be in a crowd of 5 or more people. Okay. Now you can do 20 people. Okay. Now no more than 100 people. Okay. No more than 200 people. Okay. But still wear your mask. Okay. Well, wash your hands and you'll be all right. Okay. It's like, all right, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like I was blessed enough not to have it.
yeah,
Thank God. But you know, I know people that do have it. And I think it's just like every other disease. Like once you got it and you hear all this stuff about it, it messes with you mentally.
yeah. Cause you don't know
And
what's
once
going
it messes with you mentally, you know, your health starting to decline because your
Right.
mind is a big part of your health, whether you want to believe it or not. You know what I mean? Cause it's like, all right, if I know, even I experienced this. It's like, all right, you feel some type of way. You might think of what it is and you're not sure. But then when you get confirmed of what it is, you start feeling worse. You automatically start feeling worse.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause it's all mental.
In your head.
It's like, you weren't feeling this way, but you know, you had something, but you weren't feeling this way. Now you know you got it for sure. Now you feel,
you acting all
feeling
stupid.
worse.
Like I remember doctors, they do that. They give you a placebo or whatever, where they give you like a sugar pill and you think it's medicine and you feel better and it's a mind thing.
Yeah. It's
like, you know what I mean?
Thing.
So I remember a lot of times they say a lot of people, they even studies have went out that people in a hospital that have a window recover faster than those that don't have a window. Like they look outside to see the sun, the nature, whatever, stuff like that, whatever. Like little studies like that. It shows that the mind it's a key player in your health.
They say it's the devil's playground.
Yeah, it is, yo. And but did you hear about the conspiracy behind COVID?
Mm-mm. I mean, I heard a lot, but
I heard a lot.
What you hear?
I ain't hear about this one. This one's like, I ain't gonna front, yo. That joint had me. All right. So the thing is, it's dealing with the 5G towers, where the new 5G towers pump out a certain level of radiation, and those if you get in contact or get this whatever, that certain people that got underlying health issues will feel it more than or get affected more than the others, and the symptoms of what you feel are the same symptoms of COVID. And the fact that it was trying to put up 5G towers was really the reason why they were trying to keep people inside the house in 2020. So they can raise,
that makes sense.
I ain't gonna front, yo, that messed my head up,
makes
yo.
a lot. And these 5G towers suck. Let me just say that real quick. They suck. Cause my phone don't really work when I got 5G.
Yo,
like it really don't. Like I can't use internet, nothing.
The thing is, the 5G towers are more so about pumping out waves to do more of control. Yo. Wow. More detail. There's more detail than that. Like to actually break that down, but yo, like, bro. And it's scientifically proven that these 5G towers. All right, let's leave that alone. So that's the new. That's what I found the new conspiracy behind COVID and everything. So everybody now is getting used to these 5G waves, all that, whatever case may be. You're adapted to it, whatever case may be.
Right.
So, just saying.
Yeah.
COVID.
I never heard that one. Yeah, it makes sense.
I heard that like last week. I heard that last week.
Yeah.
So, bro.
Wow.
So yo, make you think. Yo.
That's crazy.
So,
wow.
All of y'all stay safe out there in the sense of COVID, because to me, COVID.
Stay prayed up, man.
Please, yo, because prayer still overwhelms everything, no matter what they trying to do, who, when, where, how. And at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, the COVID to me it's gonna be like the new flu. Like they're gonna be calling, like, what's wrong with you? Oh, I got a little COVID today. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
now people, they like what I'm hearing now, people are getting it, but they're not having symptoms.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What happened though?
Yeah. It's like what happened? Because it's like nobody's really dying from it like it was in 2020 and 2021.
Right. But yet the number one killer is, I think, high blood pressure or don't quote
heart disease.
Yeah. And all that. That's the number one. You know how many people die every year over this, yo? But yet it's like, what's being done?
And cancer's still beating it too. So
cancer, bro, like this is crazy.
I think it's something with cancer too, man. It's a conspiracy with that too, man. They can't come out now. I think if they come out, oh yeah, well we've been had a cure for it. Like I think the world will go crazy and they'll kill the whole government.
Yeah.
You let my mom die and you could have saved her. Like it's.
She was a part.
We all know. Yeah, we all know. It ain't no cure, it ain't no money in the cure. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, y'all been doing this for not centuries, decades. Like y'all found a cure. Like
it's a money maker.
Yeah, and then there's natural cure because you know we get into Dr. Sebi, you know.
Yeah, hands down.
Get into his method. Yeah, we get into his method. Like it's cured. Like God, and I believe God planted stuff on this earth to cures. It's just we're not taking it, or they're hiding, or they're making it illegal.
Right.
Oh, it's illegal to do that. Oh, it's illegal to bring this in the United States or whatever other country. Like, why? It comes from Earth. That's why, I don't smoke or nothing, but I never understood why marijuana was illegal. It's like, it's a natural plant. Like, it wasn't man-made. It's a natural
But that tell you right there, yo. That tell you right there. Like, a lot of people, well, anyway, we already know how drugs pumped into community. But the whole thing is, I coughed. That was a cough.
It was a call.
So the whole thing is that people is making a lot of money off of weed sales, but there's no taxes on that because you're a hustler. Yeah. So to me, all that was like, yo, we got to get on that. Let's make it legal so we get that weed tax money too. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, it was. That's all it was. Because now, it's all of a sudden it's legal now because they're making money off of it.
My thing is, let everybody that sold weed, let them go. Yeah. Like if it's legal now, don't let them go.
Let them go.
But who knows?
Because I said that too. Somebody, well, it wasn't legal at the time. They needed. I'm like, so what?
So what?
Like, but this is why they're in there because you said they couldn't sell it.
Right.
But now you're selling it.
It's a trip, yo. They out here wild. Yeah. So that's the y'all stay safe out there, stay prayed up because it's not over with, y'all. As far as a lot of things to come.
Something else gonna pop up.
Yeah. Like what the war? What about the war? What's going on with the war? That thing just died out. Like what's going on? Anyway, I don't even
Joe Biden is not
he fell off the bike.
He is nobody's friend right now.
You saw he fell off the bike, yo? You saw the video?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Oh man. All right, leave that alone. We can talk about that.
I gotta watch it now.
My man just fell off the bike for no reason, yo. Anyway, I still honor the president, whoever's in office. I still have honor in my heart. I mean, whoever's in there, whatever. I still pray for my people that's in charge, regardless of how I feel.
Got to, because this dude, like, I don't understand how you cut everybody off from money and help, but you giving out billions of dollars to a country for a war that we're not even a part of. What is up to 60, 70 billion he done gave them?
Yo. I'm gonna say this, and I don't know how y'all gonna feel, but everything that Trump said was gonna happen under Biden's administration is happening.
And there it is.
I'm just saying, that's fact. But let's move on to a lighter subject. So, going back to control, who's controlling, but who's out of control. Man, you know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon is the topic of the day specifically on his.
This is lighter news.
Well, he producing, he's being fruitful and multiplying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He definitely is.
So kids are a blessing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Nick Cannon is expecting more kids this year, 2022, 3 more. Specifically.
Nick like 40, ain't he?
He I don't
Think
know.
he
Oh,
just
I
turned.
don't. He's our age. I think he should. No. Matter of fact, he older than
I
us.
think he is. I think he is 40. He
Yeah.
like 40, 41, something like that.
He already has 7 kids, and he got 3 more coming. That's 10. So
He had more than that, wasn't it? I think it was 8. I know one passed away.
one passed away. Okay, yeah. One passed away.
He
Son.
he 41. He'd be 42 in October.
So this man pumping out kids like it ain't nothing. I think I forgot what it's called. I was trying to look it up and I couldn't find it. But there's a certain word for people that actually love to impregnate women. It's like a something like a sociopath or whatever. It's like, why you out here just yeah.
That's what it's called.
And
Nasty.
Then he's on being interviewed by Angela Yee, this Santa or whatever. This dude just has no shame about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's laughing and
he don't care.
He don't care. Like
Nick love the kids.
Nick love the coochie. That's what he like. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
And his pullout game is weak. So
very weak.
So the whole thing is
he probably be like, I'm allergic to condoms, girl.
Well, he is worth, he got enough money to take care of all of them. Know that.
Yeah.
He got money.
And for what I'm hearing, he do the best he can. He do his thing. So.
Yeah. So.
He do his thing.
My thing is I saw an interview where he was talking about where he was saying, they was asking why you having all these kids, what's going on with you? So this is his words. I'm paraphrasing, but it's close to, I can almost quote it. That he likes having sex with women that he really is emotionally bound with. Like, they got a deep connection. Like, he said that he used to be younger where he used to have sex with anything, bang out anything. But at the same time, if he was younger, banging out anything, whatever, he had no kids back then, because if you banging anything, most likely using a condom. But now, right. I guess he's older and he don't want to have sex with no woman that he don't have emotional, deep connection with, communication, relationship. They actually like each other and very involved with each other, to the point where even when he's ejaculating, he don't pull out. It's like more of a intimate situation, which I get it, because married people do it all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's his reasoning behind his situation. He last year of October, he was supposed to be celibate. He was only celibate for like a month and a half. He said his trigger was his son died.
Yeah.
Then he said he went on a effing spree. So now that was his thing of last year, whatever. And then he got three more kids coming this year. And it's like, but now I got a couple perspectives on the situation though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people understand, like, when you at a level of money, you kind of have this you can't have this God complex or this above the law type of thinking where you think you could do what you want to do. Like Mariah, I don't know if he had kids before Mariah Carey, but you can almost say Mariah Carey was his, I'm going to say first big, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he got married and all that good stuff, whatever.
He was married to her for 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. And it was a legitimate, whatever.
He got twins with her.
Yeah.
His twins.
So I won't call her a victim. I take that. She's not a victim. Cause that was, I believe he was happy, like he was really like happy being with her. Like, yo, one day he said he woke up and looked at her sleeping, like, yo, I'm with Mariah Carey. Like, it blew his head. Like, yo, oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it lasted for a long time, as far as an 8-year marriage, all that good stuff, whatever. So, so my thing is this though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you are a woman and you're sleeping with Nick Cannon and where he's at today, I think you're trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Ain't no way that he has this type of reputation and you a woman. You a woman and you're going out with this dude. You know y'all about to smash. And my thing is there's no condom involved. He already says that he only deals with people that he's deep connected to. So there's a real tight relationship and you know what's about to happen. You know he has the money and I think the bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of women that do that, not just with Nick Cannon. Like, you know, they intentionally, you know, try to get pregnant by a certain guy and, you know, have no intentions on being his wife or whatever. They just want a baby by him so they can secure the bag, get enough child support where
I get that part.
Care of you in it.
Right. They do it with the celebrities a lot. Like if you get pregnant by a celebrity dude, that child support, basically you ain't got to work for the rest of your life, especially if you invest in right.
50 said it, have a baby by me, be a millionaire.
Right. The thing is though, what's different about him is he's intentionally doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't mind like, I don't see celebrities like, oh man, I got a pregnant, like, oh snap. They kind of like more of like, dang, stressed out or like, man, they got to deal with it now, or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you can see a woman saying, it's yours. You need to come claim your child. You know that. And they try to go after the bag. They try to go after child support. This is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I know he's going to nut it. All right, my bad.
Yeah.
I know he's going to ejaculate in my vagina. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and to me, it's like a team effort where he knows you might get pregnant because I'm not pulling out. You know, I might get pregnant because you're not pulling out. So at the end of the day, and I don't see none of them upset. So to me, honestly, it's a movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of not a movement like some big event, but it's like, this is you securing your life with Nick Cannon because you know what type of dude he is.
Right.
So that's how I look at it,
Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I take pride, and I know you do too, by having all my kids by one woman.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
I can't see myself, having multiple kids by multiple different women. Like I got friends, family members that has that, and I see the pain that they go through of not being able to have all your kids at one time, or you got to deal with different women, or different men, with your kids, or you might have a good relationship with one and bad relationship with the other one, whatever the case may be. But like, I think it's something mentally, forget all that deep connection crap. It's like, all right, bro, you know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, you can stay true to one woman because you was married for 8 years, regardless if it was Mariah Carey or not. Like you can do that. Like, do that again. You know what I mean? Like all your kids, majority of your kids got their own mom.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you, you can't be, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely a mental thing. You know what I mean? So
too,
it's like, Nick need help. That's all I got to say. Like, Dr. Phil, whoever you want to get, but it's like, all right, man, you need help. Like, you in your 40s, and it's like, all right, you just now having kids. Your kids get a certain age, like, you going to be old.
Right.
Your kids 20, 21, you in your 60s.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's still some, 60-year-old that's in good shape or whatever, but it's like, all right, you don't want to put that. You should be playing with your grandkids by then, and you won't have none.
Right.
Like, your kids should be your grandkids. Like, I know cats his age with grandkids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying all that, but it's like, bro, go get some help. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel a deep connection with all these women, and your go-to move is, oh, let me get them pregnant because we got a deep connection. Like, that don't even make sense to me.
You got
at all. Yeah, you got a problem. Like, oh man, we had a good conversation last night. You know what? Let's won't you come over and I do blah 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 blah. And now she pregnant. You about to have another baby.
Right.
And it's like, all right, the money flow, would that stay up for you to take care of them? Because I feel like that's a good issue with a lot of these women, they're like, oh, I don't mind having a baby by Nick Cannon because he's able to take care of me and the child. Right. It's like, all right, his daytime show just went off the air, so that's a check that's gone. So I mean, I know he's a producer and other stuff. You know, his music ain't that good, so no, that's not really getting supported. Right. And you know, you got Wildin' Out, which you know he got in trouble with that for a while, I guess, because of some comments he made. And, you know, he got that back, and then I think he got like a podcast, but I'm not sure whatever else he's doing. I know he's on that, Real Hollywood Husbands with Kevin Hart and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I'm not here to count that man money or nothing like that, but it's like, regardless of anything that happened, like anything can happen to you. You can get physically hurt. Something can happen to you mentally and you're not able. And it's like, will you still be able to take care of those kids? Like now you
like a stroke or something.
Yeah, you got 7 kids that are here, and you got 3 more that's on the way. That's 10 kids. Right. That's 10 kids you got to take care of for the rest of their lives, or the rest of your life, or whatever. And then it's like, yeah, something happened to you, you pass away, and then that money got to be distributed to 10 kids and their moms or whatever. I mean, I'm sure Mariah kids are good. They don't need your check, but no. Still, it's like, all right, how long would that money last?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man, you got to think about all this stuff. Is just out here pushing kids. And this just ain't for Nick Cannon, it's for any cat out there that's feel like they the man because they got all these kids by different women. It's like, all right, if you having sex with multiple women, that's your thing, but you ain't got to bring no kid into it. Like they don't need to be that. If you ain't with the mom, you know, cause Father's Day was just yesterday. These kids need, these kids need us in our lives, regardless of what society say or anything like that. These kids need a father and a mother, but you know, they need a father in their life. And for you can't be spread thin amongst 7 or 8 different women. Like, you're going to go crazy. You know what I mean? Or this child might need you to come. Oh yeah, I only can stay for one. You at your child football game. I only can stay for 1 quarter because you know your brother got to go across town because he got a soccer game. You know? Like, bro, you gonna kill yourself doing this stuff. Like
he complained about that too last year. He complained about it.
Yeah,
and he was stressing over
it. You work because I know all these women don't live in the same area.
No, not the same state. I know they don't live in the same state.
Yeah, so you know, because I don't know if you look at Wildin' Out. I was watching Wildin' Out yesterday, and some of this other like Nick looked tired. Like you 41 years old, bro, and you look tired.
You look stressed, yo. Yeah. That dude he looked low key sad.
Yeah.
I know he smile a lot, he joke a lot, he laugh a lot. And I mean, not just lately. I'm talking about like every time I look at Nick over the years, he just look like something's not right. Like he looks sad, yo.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. That part of my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I truly believe he actually gets off on the fact he got all this money and he could impress. Like, that makes you feel powerful. Yeah, I impregnated her. Yeah, I got this and, you know what I mean? And boom. And then polygamy. Polygamy is an influence that's coming in today where people start to believe in one man with multiple women and all that good stuff. So, man, that's our show for the day. Or we had another time?
Yeah, that's the show for the day.
Yeah, that's what it's
we gonna shorten it up for y'all.
We shortened it for the day. We shortened it today. But we'll love to hear from y'all about the topic we just talked about. What you want
any
to
last
hear.
word, brother?
So, my last word of the day, honestly, on what we've been talking about is like self-check, man. Check yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the Tulsa shooting thing on, even though we talk about conspiracies based upon what the story says, the motive what drove him, Nick Cannon was driving him, what affects him, this and third, whatever. I know we talk a lot about other people doing dirt, this and third, whatever, who's wrong. But look at the man in the mirror like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? We talk about other people, but that other person just might be you. So take a look in the mirror and self-check on what you're thinking that might be off. What about you, Chris? Any last words you want to give to the people?
Yeah. Last words, man. Strap it up, man. Just strap up. Man, just, you ain't got to be out here having all these kids. Strap it up.
Keep it in your bed. Topic coming soon about sex. Yo, so
yeah.
I'm trying to keep straight, yo. Street lights just came on, man. So we seeing that Mama's about to call us to come inside the house, so we gotta go, man. We had another awesome show with Chris and Eve. Mama's Boys Podcast.
Mama's Boys.
Week, Monday. Love your support. Much love. Prayers. See you. Talk to y'all soon. Hit us up on Instagram. What you want to talk about. And talk to y'all later. All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.